Just think of it as you're donating $5 a channel and the rest is that. We didn't stay awake long enough, so now we're sleepy. Or now we're going to be in the dark. So I'm just going to take a sleeping tablet and we're going to go back to sleep. Yeah, so everything there, I get $5. That's what it means for me. $5 for me. You're donating $5 a channel when you buy something. And sleep time. And I do know if you try and ship to places like New Zealand, the shipping is absolutely atrocious. And I have no power over it whatsoever, unfortunately. Or at least I've been told. I know the shipping for shipping to myself was not bad. But I'm in the US, which is where I believe the merch is made. I could be wrong. And they might have locations in Europe. I don't know. It's Streamlabs who handles it, so I couldn't tell you one way or the other. Okay, so we're going to do one quick lap around. Kill any zombies we see. My hope is that we'll only see a couple of hordes. And if we do that, then we go to the prison. There is a good chance I say we go to prison. It'll probably be we will work on gradually clearing to the prison because it is the prison. The prison is going to be pretty hot. I can't imagine we've drawn too many zombies away from the prison yet. Because also, like, so many zombies get trapped inside the prison. Uko says the crowbar sticker is cute. Yep. Which, for the record, if anyone's like, could you, have you thought of using this emote on that thing? Let me know. I'm not married to any of the stuff there. Because I have, like, they have a limit of how many things you can put on there, and so I have hit the top. But I know I used a lot of space going, well, I'm making the coffee mug, so there's a left and a right-handed of every version I put there. And all that is when you're holding the coffee cup in your dominant hand, that the image is facing you. To be clear. Like, yeah, there's like, people are like, I would actually really like a coffee cup with this emote. I have no problem switching them out. It costs me nothing to add or remove things. And if people want stuff, I'm all down for it. I don't actually anticipate getting much merch sales or whatever. Which is why I don't like end every stream is like, don't forget to get your merch or whatever. And none of them I put like the URL or the stream name or anything like that on. I'm someone personally in my life, I don't like to buy products that have like brand names or anything like that on it. So it's, if you know what it is, you know what it is. If you don't, you don't. This week's like, see, I like it for the offhand, so I can use it while I mouse at the same time. Hey, and that's perfect. Just because your dominant hand isn't the hand you're going to carry, it doesn't mean you can't do that. Whatever your use case may be. Yeah, I haven't actually used the stickers on them. I have the sheet of the stickers right here. Like I can actually show you how big those are. As I wedge my head between the mic and knock off my headset. Like I do have them. You know, they're cool. I've decided like I would normally put them on the laptop. I'd buy a mug you were holding a crowbar, but there's no one. All right, I can do that after stream sometime. I can do the crowbar one. It won't be tonight because after stream I'm gonna go pass out. But yeah, if people want stuff, I can add it in there. I mean, it supports the channel, so like it's money in my pocket. So I mean, I'm not gonna say no. Now, if people are like, well, I would like a cup that has my name on it and has your stuff on it, I'd be like, no, it's not a thing I'm doing. Nor can I like autograph them or anything like that because they don't, like, I don't touch any of the orders. They go from their warehouse, wherever they make it, to you directly. I am uninvolved because if I had to package everything and ship it myself, I would absolutely never do it. Yeah, I can see the crowbar emote. That would probably work well in a mug. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna drop for it. How big is the sticker compared to the mug? So the stickers are this size. For reference, here's a can of soda. And on the mug, I would say the image is like 1.25 times the size. It's basically the size of like a normal like coffee cup. And it takes up like the whole like one side of it. Like it's not like a small thing just in the middle of the side of the cup. And I think the cup will, like when you look at the page, it'll tell you if it's like 12 or 18 or 16 ounces. I don't remember what it is. I have them. The cups are snazzy. I like the cups. I think of the merch, the coffee cups are my favorite. That was nearly a mistake that would have gotten us killed. I did not want to spin around that way. I wanted to go around the other way, and I just didn't do it right. That said, it was fine. We didn't even bump a zombie. Honestly, we probably would have bumped a zombie and tripped past him and still been fine. But it was dicey. Come on, you two. So I think we go up and around the school first. Then we'll go around the rest of the area. So basically, go this way, up and around through here, and I'll have to circle back and go around the other way. Because there just isn't a way I can kind of take every road that I'm seeing without doubling back at some point. Alright. So yeah, so like I said, I think what we're seeing a lot of these is these are probably hordes of zombies that were inside the buildings for the most part, because sure they could have come from the north end. I don't think that's where they would have come from. But so it's probably just all this noise they're making. The zombies are probably beating on the windows and all that, trying to get out previously, and we moved on before they actually worked their way out. But now they've actually gotten out and so are standing where they last heard us, kind of thing. And I just need to take this. Alco saying, how would I buy your mug or buy your mug with a print and choose your print and give you €5? Would it cost the same? But I want more prints on the mug. I'm a little confused by what you're asking. If you buy the mug, I don't know the conversion. I know the price for me in the US is it's effectively $5 more. Like, they have a set price that it's the base thing, and then it'll be $5 more because the $5 go to me, so that gets marked up that much. I have no idea like how it what the conversion rate or anything with euros. I don't set that, but I assume it'd be whatever the equivalenting conversion. You said you want more prints in the mug. I would assume that would increase the price. If it's... Actually, I'm not even sure if I can do that. I'd have to look. But yeah, I would say if there's something specific you want, like I can't promise you I can do it, you could probably... No, I do not believe you can customize the mug. I believe I as the person who, you know, is like my store or whatever, is the only one who can customize it. If you can actually go and give me details of what you're looking at, and just shoot me that on either like a DM on Discord or something like that. Probably we can take that like off of, you know, off of stream chat or whatever. Just, I don't know, it feels weird to talk about merchandise during the stream and like individual orders or whatever. That said, if it's like some significant customization thing, I probably won't do it. Because I'm not, like, I don't want to get in the habit of doing that for each individual person, because it'll be a lot of work for what's, you know, $5. Yeah, let me know what you're thinking, like, in a DM in Discord or something like that. Yeah, no, I got you. It's like the custom print and everything, or like the additional print. I'm like, I'm not sure what's being asked. I don't really understand. Want more print in the mug? Like I don't really understand what you're asking. Like you want the image to be larger? Because I think the image might be about as large as I can get it without clipping, like having it cut off. Like the whole side of the mug is not full, like I can't make it fit the entire side of the mug with the tools they have. Like, none of the questions you're asking are bad or anything, it's just... I don't know. I always get weird talking money stuff so far as, like, actually try... Like, whatever makes me money so far as on the stream. Like, that's the thing I always get weird about talking. Larger quantity of Prince of Mug. I would have to look. Like, let me know what you're thinking in like a DM so far as like, okay, I'm looking to have images X, Y, and Z on the side of it or whatever. I'm not sure I can do that though. But the tools are pretty straightforward. I can check if it's an option. If it is, and it's like, oh, that's something I maybe want to put in the store, I can do it if it's an option. I just don't know. Like, it might be one image or something like that. I've not tried yet. Like, I don't think I can put, like, images around the entire outside of the mug or something like that, if that's what you're looking for. Hey, Integer Smirk, how's it going? Gotcha, Cole. I don't believe I have that ability, unfortunately. Like, it's not like I'm paying someone to manufacture custom mugs for me. It's through Streamlabs and all that, just the merchandise. You can kind of like stick an image, that kind of thing on the side. Like, I can look what I can do, but I don't believe that's in the realm of what I can do. Like, that would I'd have to find like some custom person to make them manufacture kind of thing, and I'm not that committed to making a bunch of merch. Like, I actually had no intentions on doing merch, and then, you know, Streamlabs like, hey, you know, you can do merch. All you gotta do is, like, you know, choose your image, line it up, figure out how you want to put it, that kind of stuff. Do you want text? Do you not want text? Like, all that kind of crap. I have to make those decisions. But otherwise, they're like, here's how much it costs us, you know, how much it costs us to sell it to you, you know, and then sure, they take their cut. And then, you know, I decide how much in addition to the cost to produce it that I want, and they just recommend $5 because the idea is it's supposed to support the channel. You're kind of paying to support the channel and have something to show off. It's not like whatever. So you could get. So could I get full JPEG of stickers? Full scale JPEG of stickers. I don't know what you're asking. Like, I've shown you, like, this is what the stickers look like. So you have kind of scale for the size, like here again, the soda, like that's the stickers. So each sticker is something like 3 inches tall, 2.5, 3 inches tall, something like that. Oh, a digital version of the stickers? Probably not. It's like handmade, hand-painted, hand-delivered cups, hundreds of dollars. NFTs when? Well, I mean, if I put the NFTs on there, I can't put it on Valve. I can't put it on Steam. Like, I mean, I know it was part of the plan, but like, Gabe came out and said no NFTs on Steam, just period. Which, if you haven't heard, that's actually Gabe Newell came out and said any game that has NFTs will not be allowed to be on Steam. I think he technically said crypto, but he used NFT in the context. Anyways, how's it going, Mr. Lamprey? Get you a shout out here in a second. Rosewood is on its last limb. We're just doing our final pass to see if there's any real presence. There's just a Gabe Newell emote. That is fantastic. I mean, it makes sense that, you know, people in the gaming industry who have reputations, good, bad, or otherwise, would have emotes. Andrew Smirk says, "Hey, Mr. Newell, I Was it you I saw propane cut into the prison bars to let the zombie out when they're clearing the prison? Yeah, I hadn't realized you could do that. One of your favorite break brain moments? So earlier during stream, we took like a little break to do some science because there was a question that if a zombie could hit you, like if the pretend the passenger window is busted on my car and I sit in the driver's seat, if a zombie could hit you from across the seat, because I had sworn that it kind of happened to me, but I'm like, you know what? I could be wrong. Let's science it up. And after you had mentioned the whole thing about earlier today being able to pull out broken glass, like remove broken glass by just taking a piece of cloth in your hand, I'm like, you know what I want to know? I want to know if that works with breaking windows. If I can put a piece of glass in my hand and break a window and be fine. The answer is no, for the record. That definitely did not work. But it was, because I showed on stream, I was like, look, you can pull out the glass. Like, I saw this in Mr. Lamprey's thing. It's like, it's so cool, and none of us veterans, as far as I'm aware, thought of it. Like, some person who's brand new to the game was just like, oh yeah, look. Yeah, now I was 100% like, I wonder if it just does a check to see if there's something in your hand. So I'm starting to wonder if maybe, like we talked about, or we joked about, like, okay, if I just put a generator in my hand, could I pull the glass out? So I'm wondering if maybe, like, the cloth is the special exception for removing glass. Like, they specifically went out of their way to say, okay, you can remove a cloth. Yeah. That's what you had said, is like the person was like brand new to the game, like just started. He's like, yep, let me pull out the glass with my cloth. And it's like, of course that works. Like, that's the thing people really do, is they get, it's not like regular like cotton cloth. It's like a canvas, and you can, handle glass with it. And you can just take that kind of, you can just yank that glass out with that. I mean, I personally would still use something like pliers because screw glass, but, Or get yourself some of, like, the gloves that are meant for grabbing sharp objects. Not quite Kevlar, because those things are way too cumbersome for that. But the really heavy ones. Not gonna actually worry about going down that south road. I'm just gonna go this way because I don't want to have to like double back in this. I would like to actually start messing with the prison today. I mean, granted, I'm kind of scared because we're due for a helicopter. So I'm slightly scared we're gonna get a helicopter tomorrow. And then immediately have to run after the helicopter because we have a tropical storm that shows up the next day. That's all sounding very annoying. Yeah, as I figured this would be the road that would have like a couple of hordes that, again, they're probably inside a house or two, or just rolling around. Came out to greet us. That'll happen. The reason I'm not worried about going house to house to house. That will be fun. Oh yeah, the prison. I think I mentioned that before that my strategy for the prison is going to be basically kill the zombies outside the prison, circle around, make a crap ton of noise, and any zombies I can persuade to leave the prison on their own, great. And then we'll play with the whole danger zone going to prison. Oh, what is the cloth glassing? So, you know how you bust out a window, and you need to remove the glass from the broken window before you climb through or it cuts you up real bad? So many of us have been like, oh, well, you need a screwdriver, like any type of tool or weapon in your hand to take it out, otherwise you cut yourself. Like, you need to do that. So we had someone who was like brand new to the game that Lamprey was watching. Like, super brand new to the game. And it was like, oh yeah, with the piece of cloth in your hand, just the little rag in your hand, Go up to the window, just take the glass out. And it works, and it's perfectly fine. And you're just going, how many times have I cut myself because I didn't have a weapon of any kind, you know, needed to get in or out of a building, so I went through the window, so I just basically punched the window. And that didn't work. And this person's like, no, that's fine. Just pull the glass out. It's like, but you can't do that. That's forbidden. Yeah, Integer Smirk said the propane trick. Yeah, and I could definitely see doing that. Like, again, deliberately making a bunch of noise. The down says, I don't think I have the propane torch with me. I think we left that behind because I was never using it. Yeah, it's not with us. So I have to grab that. I mean, being honest is like, oh yeah, we'll go to the prison. Like, you know, realistically, going to the prison, as it were, is going to be us fighting like hell to get to the prison. It does not work on breaking windows on a car. I have personally tested that. You definitely hurt your hand. I cannot confirm nor deny the breaking of the window with a piece of cloth in your hand for a house. That would be something you could see as potentially not working. Like that you get cut up from it. But, you know, we could definitely have someone science that, or another time I could science that. I don't think I want to, like, flip, like, if I leave the save, it's going to be leaving it for the night. Because they're already well past when I normally wrap up. Excuse me, zombie. Can't tell that's a kitchen or a hunting knife. That's a kitchen knife. Get out of here. No one wants that garbage. Well, we're drowsy. Let's see. Mr. Lamprey says, word of warning with the prison, though. When they stack on the windows, they have a tendency to pile on the window and they begin to merge. So it looks like a small group and they're actually like 50 zombies in a single tile. So when you disrupt them by walking close and attacking them, they spring out and engulf you. I had a few close encounters with that, but at 16x pop, it'll be so much worse. Yes, that is the thing I fear. Because I've absolutely seen that behavior when I was doing my playthrough where, this is before I streamed, where I was clearing the mall. So there's the bars on the windows at the front of the mall, same exact idea as the prison. That 100% there's one or two times where I popped around and just went, like 5 or 6 zombies. You're like, whoa, hold up. This is not the type of thing I want to get involved with. Like, I was just looking to kill little zombies. I'm sorry for interrupting your recreational activities, but yeesh. You know what? The prison may be the next time. Like, we have not broken out our guns since like month 2. Like, I have maybe 1,000 kills. The prison might be the time I break out the guns. Just because of the zombie bomb. Just, you know, fire off a few rounds and back off. And just see how it shakes off. But that'll be after we do, like, step 1 is just going to be circling the prison, making a crap ton of noise everywhere we go. I do not like that we have both moderately exerted and drowsy. That is not good times. That is a very significant damage penalty. But, I should have put away the pipe way earlier. But, oh, around that point. Let's see if we can get under. Oh, come on. Do your grab, do your grab, do your grab. 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 Never mind. I wanted to do the grab, so I felt more comfortable turning and walking away without jogging to save stamina. Instead, I just picked up more zombies, because that's what happens when you get greedy with stuff. I was also nervous about stopping for the grab. Alright. You enjoy your... I have no idea what meal is for you, but you enjoy your meal. And thank you for the lurk. Was Beaks heating up some soup as well? Do I have more drink? Yes, I do. Wasn't there a house here we found that was safe to sleep in? It was definitely one of these houses we poked our nose into and just slept in. Maybe it was this one. Because I remember there was like a place next to it. We'll know if I pop up and this door's just fine. Alright, deal with the zombie first. I'm pretty sure it was this house. Because I think I climbed in that window. Because I got panicked about this other window over here. Just because. Sorry, I was just checking my wife she fell asleep at her computer and then she came in this room because she wanted to be nearby, so she just put the beanbag chair that used to be in this room, she just like kind of put it in the doorway and went to sleep in it. Like I can get around her. So a zombie climbed through this window and then came back out. I see. I see. Alright, so we can give this a moment to get later at night so that when we wake up, it will be, it'll be light outside. Oh, here cupboard I'm never going to come back to. Have some busted equipment. Make a bunch of salad, all that good stuff. Just checking one thing real fast. My mod computer is being dumb, so it needs to be refreshed. Oh, it says, later I make a new batch with broccoli, cauliflower, onion, garlic, carrot, stewed tomatoes, and chicken broth. Secret ingredient is a bit of fondue soup. That actually doesn't sound bad. Ardeen Prime says, damn, you still at it? Yep. I've mentioned I am very hardly, pushing very hard to try and make partner happen. So basically, while I got an audience that's decent enough to get me over that threshold, I'm trying to as much be on it as possible.